Welcome to Free Day of Yoga and 20-minute practice to start your day. This is one of yes, happy Labor Day to all. Thank you, Janet. Um, it is a long-standing Austin tradition that yogis all over Austin and studios like to give back to the yoga communities that show up for us and take classes and become part of the community. So this is an opportunity to say, and here's more stuff. And when things are free, I love that exchange because then we're all in this together. So it's not you know, offering and consuming. It's more like a offer and enjoy. So I encourage you to enjoy this whole day. Maybe this is the only practice you're doing. Maybe you're going to head out and do other studios. Maybe you're with me all day. Some of you have signed up all day. And so 20 minutes to start your day. The idea here is that it takes very little time to get your blood and your breath moving in a way that's going to set up your day to feel much better. And I like to start as if you're still in bed because there's so much yoga you can actually do before you even get out of bed. Breathing is a beautiful yoga. But, it's a challenge to get yoga into our busy lives, and 20 minutes is all you need. In fact, I would say 5 is good if that's all you have. But if you do it at the very top of the day, if you just move that alarm clock back 10 minutes or replace it with scrolling in the morning, then you're already fitting yoga in on the daily. And because it accumulates in your system over time, you feel the benefits over time of reduced stress, better relationships, easier to get to your joy. Everything improves. Immunity improves, focus improves. So, what you're doing is actually a big deal. It's going to feel small, but it's a big deal. So, I invite you to roll onto your back, please. I don't anticipate using a lot of props today. If you like to have them, certainly have them nearby. But lie on your back, and we'll begin with full yogic breathing. So just do a little bit of wiggling, whatever you need to get comfortable. Kind of like you're just waking up. It might feel better to have your legs straight or bent. Either is fine. And place one hand on the upper chest, one hand on your low belly, doing this in a way that your elbows still touch your mat, still touch the floor. So it's okay if they're not all the way to the middle. If you're comfortable, close your eyes. If not, at least your focus be inward. Full yogic breath happens in 3 parts, but we'll divide it out. So start by just breathing a little bit into that upper hand, kind of the upper chest. And then as you exhale, let that go. So let the collarbones broaden. See if you can even feel some expansion into the upper back. It's great to open things up. And the next part of 3-part breathing is down in the belly and the ribs. And so as you inhale, expand the upper chest and back, and the belly, ribs, and right behind you. So kind of ignite that solar plexus to move. If you're here live, if you can't hear me well, if you can't hear the music, please do let me know. Things change all the time. So the breath comes into the upper chest, then the middle chest. And then as you exhale, try through pursed lips, middle chest, upper chest. We're just opening up the lungs. Now add the 3rd part of full yogic breath. So the breath rolls into the upper chest and back, then the middle, then the low belly into that bottom hand. Feel your body move into your hands softly all the way to the pelvic floor, so your whole inner body expands. Exhale, low belly, middle chest, upper chest. The wave rolls in, and you relax as it rolls out. This is a nice time to kind of, you can go over any dreams that you had. You can let the day present itself slowly. The sun doesn't rise in a second. It takes its time. Let's be inspired by the sun to slowly enter the day. Give yourself just 2 more rounds like that, really tuning in. Lovingly draw both knees into your chest. You get a little stretch to your low back. It might be nice to roll side to side a little bit. And then holding your right knee in, extend your left leg to the ceiling and roll your ankle. I don't know about you, but sometimes when my feet hit the floor in the morning, the bottoms of my feet are tight, that fascia, the bottom of the feet, let's get that warmed up a little bit so landing has no pain. Now curl and spread your toes, wake up your piggies. And with a deep breath in, flex your foot, pull your toes back, and squeeze your leg as straight as you can. Squeeze that quadricep, reach up through your heel, trying to make your leg bones longer. Take a nice deep breath in. As you exhale, lower your legs slowly all the way down to your mat. Pull the knees away from each other, big stretch. And take your knee across in a supine twist. Bring it out. You're going to want to do that first thing anyway. Nice twist through the whole back. Reach from knee to shoulder. And return to your back. Both knees come in. Other side. Holding your left knee, extend your right leg to the sky. Roll the ankle. Keep the breath deep and full. Roll the other way. Can you see yourself doing this in bed before you get out? Your partners might wonder what's up. They should join you. Flex your foot, curl and spread your toes. And squeezing your legs straight, reach up through your heel. Quadricep is strong, reach up through the whole sole of the foot. Deep breath in. Exhale slowly, pull your knee in and straight leg moves all the way down to your mat. Little stretch through the inner thigh and groin here. Reach, reach, reach. And take your knee across in a supine twist. Deep breath in, out to the ribs. Exhale, go into the twist a little bit more. And roll onto your back, little happy baby. Start your day like you started your life, playing with your feet and rolling around. And then either roll to your side if your back allows. Do a few rock and roll forward and back. Let's get the blood flowing. And catch yourself in Navasana in boat pose. So we're waking up our core. Right? You're going to want that strength to support you your whole day. So zip from pubic bone to the chest. Back body is long. Just 2 more breaths. Bringing that strength online. And straight legs to your mat. Take a hip walk forward. Okay, so now we're waking up the sides of the body. Once you get to the front of your mat, lift your hips and walk back. Might be a little harder to do in bed. But it might be time to get out of bed at this point. From the top of the mat, then walk to the middle. Then squeezing your legs really straight, Dandasana staff pose. So arms are down, chest is high, gaze at the horizon, deep breath in. Exhale, bow forward slowly. Reach towards your toes. Tuck your chin in. One breath here. And slowly roll up. Let's come to all fours, hands and knees. Now turn those toes under so you get a little more stretch to the soles of the feet. It's going to help throughout the day. And settle your heels back. You can kind of push your mat forward to help your hips go a little heavier. If it's intense, you just back off. We're not trying to jar ourselves awake. We're gently rising. Good. Then, if your body allows, come fully upright. So our intention today is good vibes. We want to start the day with good vibes. Roll your shoulders, shake your head. And then rise up onto your knees. You can always pad them if needed. And we'll prepare for down dog. So go ahead and flatten the feet if your knees are comfortable. Arms out to the sides, but not past, right? A little bit in front of you. As you inhale, roll your shoulders forward. Tuck your chin, spread your wings. Exhale, draw your shoulder blades down, wrap your triceps under, lift your heart, lift your gaze. Positive, lifting up for the day. Inhale, tuck and expand. Exhale, embrace, shoulders down, heart high, lift up. One more time. Good, now keep those triceps wrapping under, heart high, ribs in, look forward. Bring your fingers up, turn them down, and draw your fingers back. Now push away to invisible walls. This helps prepare and open up the fascia of the arms from the chest to the hands, from the back body to the hands. Now keep your armpits pulling back into your body and take your arms forward about shoulder distance apart. Maintaining that as best you can. Down doggy. So triceps wrap towards your eyes. Turn your toes under. Float your knees. Push the ground away more. Lift your hips. Lift your chest. And settle your heels. 3 breaths here. In through the nose. Really fill up. Invigorating breath. Exhale through pursed lips. Once more like that. I lied, that was only 2. Give yourself 1 more. Slowly walk forward, Uttanasana, standing forward fold. Now I do give breath instructions, but if you need to change your pace, ignore mine. Go with your body's patterns and needs today. Hands to your legs. Inhale, lengthen your spine as you straighten your legs into a little bit of a back bend. Exhaling, soften your knees, forward fold. Good. This helps warm up the low back. Inhale to lengthen, draw your heart high. Exhaling, surrender forward. This is the one I do right after I brush my teeth. Really, it helps prepare the way. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Sliding your hands to your hips. Roll your shoulders back, lengthening through the crown, rise up, deep breath in. Separate your feet comfortably, bend your knees and do the hula, just swirl around. Good, go the other way. And now shake it out. Bounce your knees. So maybe you accumulated a little cortisol yesterday or your week or your life. And now we're acting like just animals. Shake it off. Let your head go, and your elbows go, and your tail go, and your knees go, and your shoulders go, and your face go, and your hair go. Shimmy, 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 shimmy. A little more shimmy, a little more shimmy. Now stamp your feet. Get your blood flowing. 2 deep breaths. And walk to the front of your mat. Stop, breathe, feel. Here we go. Inhale, stretch up high. Lift your heart, lift your gaze, reach. Exhaling, humbly fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, bow. Right leg back, lunge. Nice and low. Now push into your front foot and then come up onto your fingertips. Now draw this front hip crease back, left hip crease back. So pushing into your front foot, reach through your back heel. On your next inhale, rise up. High lunge, and you can keep the arms wide, or if your shoulders allow, palms together as you tilt your head back comfortably. On your inhale, squeeze, lift up to your fingertips. Exhaling, deepen the lunge. Stay low, but reach high. Exhaling, touch down. Step forward, Uttanasana. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to fold. Left leg back lunge. Broaden the inner thighs. Press into your front foot and square those hips. Coming up on the fingertips, push more deeply into that front foot. Wake it up. On your next inhale, rise up, high lunge. Gazing forward or up at your palms. Exhale, go deep. Whole pose breathes. Inhale, lift. Feet, body, hands. Giving the lift, descend back to the earth. Stay to inhale. Exhale, touch down. Step forward, Uttanasana. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, bow. Inhale to plank. Push the ground away. Once again, getting strong for the full day. If we're going to create good vibes, they need strong lines to move through. Okay, now lower your knees. Do a couple chaturanga push-ups. In chaturanga push-ups, the heart comes forward. So bring your chest forward to go down, then push the ground away as you drag your knees towards your hands. So inhaling, lower a little bit. Exhale, push away. Let's do two more. Getting the blood flowing. And lower all the way to your belly. Stretch out through your toes, hands to the mat alongside of you, shoulders rolling back, rise up into cobra. Now pull your heart forward so the low back stays long and supported. Exhaling, lower down. Twice more. Reaching the heart forward, rise up. Exhale, release. Inhale, curve. Giving a good squeeze to those adrenals. Gonna wake up for the day, better than coffee. Child's pose, but it's active. So toes are together, knees apart. Keep reaching the arms straight. Right? There's a couple of versions of child's pose, but we're waking up. At the end of the day, we'll do the relaxed kind. Now press your fingerprints into your mat like you mean it. With your hips heavy, inhale, lift your body a little bit. Now, on your exhale, draw your shoulders down away from your ears. So you're integrating, pulling on those hands, so it's isometric effort as you then soften the chest and forehead towards the floor. It's an active stretch, 2 breaths. Keep drawing the shoulder blades down, fingers are planted. Down doggy. This time, bend your knees, slowly walk your hands to your feet, Uttanasana. Then bend your knees deeply and slowly roll up. Breathe long and slow. Shoulders lift, move back and down. Step your right foot behind you. Inhale, reach up. Right palm up, clasp your wrist, lift a little higher, squeeze up. Exhale, crescent to the left. Now curtsy, bend both knees deeply. Feel if you can open up through the side body a little bit. Even just within this shortened class, we will have moved our spine in every direction. Now shift onto your front foot a little bit. See if you can float your back foot up and balance. Doesn't matter how perfectly you're doing this. What matters is you're bringing your muscles online before you start your day. 2 feet down. Step your left foot behind. Left palm up. Now clasp your wrist. Lift and crescent. Looking down towards your mat, bend your knees. Open to the left side of the body. Left lung, left kidney. Right, in yoga we work with prana. Where you put your attention, your prana, your life force goes. has healing intelligence. Shifting onto your front foot, strengthening your standing leg. Lift your back foot up. Just see what you can do. And return to 2 feet. Come into Malasana, a little bit of a yogi squat. So depending on your architecture, you might need a blanket under your heels. So if your Achilles are a little shorter, hips are a little tighter, put something under your heels so that you can fully plant your feet. Or if it's a struggle, right? For me, it's a struggle. This needs to have ease. So with your arms to the inside, press out. Hug your legs toward your arms a little bit, and then lovingly press your fingertips. Slow, deep breathing all the way into the low belly and sacrum, which means you can watch the breath roll in, just like 3-part breath when we began. Watch the breath roll out. And have a seat, feet together, knees apart. Just a brief little forward fold, bit of a hip opener. Adho Konasana. Lengthening through your crown, rise up. Come to sit in Sukhasana, an easy pose. So comfortably crossed legs. Pushing into your fingers, rise high with your heart. Take a deep breath in and grow as tall as you can, root to crown. Exhaling, shoulders back and down. Embrace the front body. Hands to your thighs, close your eyes or lower your gaze. Observe your breath, noticing how you feel. Now simply balance the breath. So however long it takes to breathe in, so count maybe 4, 5, even 6 beats. Take that same amount to breathe out. And release the manipulation of your breath. Observe. When you think the words good vibes, what comes to mind? What is the feeling and sensation in your body when you think the words good vibes? Let that be our intention as we move into our day, but first seal our practice with one Om. So lovingly bring your palms together at your heart. Take a nice deep breath in. Namaste. I hope this practice woke you up beautifully. I hope that I get to see you some more today. I put in the chat box all the other practices we're doing. They're at the link, justgoulding.com/Fodoy, F-D-O-Y, all lowercase. This is leading us into my favorite time of year in my yoga studio online here, which is back to the mat. September means back to the mat. So you'll be receiving an invitation to join me in online yoga membership for a full week. From September 9 through 15, you'll get an email every day encouraging you to open up this free library access that you'll get and do a thematic practice, just like this. So you'll be able to explore all different categories of the 400 classes we have there Those of you who are local in Austin, I'd love to see you in person at Circle C Community Center, and we'll kick it off there with a free class at 9 a.m. You'll get all this in an email, so please don't feel like you have to, write all this down. You will receive this, but just go open them. So we hope to see you. There's a lot of people here in the Zoom room who are in OIM. Maybe they'll even put in the chat box what they like about the membership, but one good thing leads to another. So how about a full week starting September 9th? Thank you so much for coming. I'm Jess Goulding. Enjoy the rest of your Labor Day and your free day of yoga, and I will see you next time. Bye for now.